Our friends at the Charles H. Coolidge Medal of Honor Museum need your help coming up. We're trying to get the museum moved to a new facility. Joining us now with more information on it is retired Rear Admiral Noah Long. Admiral, first of all, thank you for your service very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Tell me a little bit about the importance of the Coolidge Museum.
Well, it's a museum that is transitioning to a heritage center, and a heritage center is different than a museum,
Right.
in that a heritage center does research and outreach to the community about what it is, and in this facility we will feature the 32 men and the single woman that won the Medal of Honor,
Right.
their stories, and in vignettes and dioramas, to try to let the people know and understand the circumstances that these men were in at the time they were made recipients of the Medal of Honor.
And of course, Charles Coolidge here, longtime
Yes.
Chattanoogan.
Great guy.
And his story, if you don't know it, it's absolutely beyond compare.
Really is. A very courageous man.
Yes, he certainly was in more ways than one. So familiarize yourself with the Charles Coolidge story. Where is the museum, the Heritage Center? What is the final destination for that?
Well, right now we have a letter of intent to enter into a long-term lease for 2 Aquarium Way, which is there near the entrance to the aquarium. It's going to be on the 2nd floor, actually above the Puckett's restaurant. We have about 19,000 square feet in total, and we're looking to enter design of the facility now, construct next year, our grand opening February 1st of 2020.
What can the public do that wants to get involved in this? Obviously, you got to have a need for money. You have to have a need for volunteers. You got to have a need for a lot of things, right?
All of those, and the public can help us. We are in our fundraising mode now, in order to have the money for the design and construction. We also are looking for, and as we move toward opening, it will take docents to help explain the exhibits to people,
Right.
people to man the booth, and we look to have a core of volunteers to help. But we can use help right now. And if they're interested, they can, finding out a little more, they can go to our website, mohm.org.
Sounds easy enough. I wanted to talk about this coin that you brought here for just a moment. Let me hold this up to the camera, and if you could, explain to me the significance of this.
This is a challenge coin for the Heritage Center.
Right.
A challenge coin comes from military history, where members of a unit carried their coin, and when they approached another member of their unit, they hoped that he thought enough about his unit to carry his challenge coin.
Oh, wow.
So you'd pull it out and challenge him. Do you have your coin?
Right.
If you did, everything was copacetic. If you didn't, you got to buy me a drink next time at the bar. But every member that signs up as one of our original founders will receive a challenge coin.
How many openings do you have for one of your original founders, and what does it take to qualify as such?
500 is where we are right now. We've sold about 300 of those lifetime memberships as original founders. $500 gives you and another adult and 3 children lifetime membership, free to come to the Heritage Center at any time, plus several guest passes for the year.
Right.
And they will be featured on a honor board in the entrance to it. Probably going to do that with an interactive way, where we have a kiosk, and if you know your name, you can punch the name in, and your military record will come up, and they can see where you served and what you did.
And of course, this area does have a very rich military tradition and rich military history. A lot of active veterans. So those of you who are maybe retired veterans, you want to get involved with this, they'd love to have you. Even
Absolutely.
If you're not from a military history background and you want to get involved, they would still love to have you.
If your grandfather served or your great-grandfather, you can sign up as a member, and he is your honoree for that Heritage Center.
Very nice. Admiral, we're up against the clock.
Okay,
We'll have you back between now and the opening time, and I hope you sell out all 500 slots very, very quickly. Get involved, and again, the website is mohm.org, mohm.org. Stick around. We have much more of Let's Chat straight ahead.